Hi, it's Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today we're doing a carpet that's about 30 years old. A move out. The elderly gentleman that lived here has moved on, and this is about a 30-year-old sculpture carpet from the 80s, and it's in very poor condition, and we're not going to make it new. But the family wants to just clean it up so that they can make it presentable to sell. So we're going to do that and see what we can do. We won't be making it a new carpet by any means, but it'll be improved. I cleaned it actually a couple of years ago, and it did quite well then. But now it's just turning the valve here. It's ready to go again, so just going to show this stage. Yep, go ahead over there. Which, oops, don't seem to have any power here. Which is, that's interesting. No juice here. Try this outlet. And nothing. Maybe they turned off the power. It's not going to work well without power. Oh, there we go. Okay. Pardon me. Here we go. So we'll just show the initial step. The carpet's been all vacuumed, and now I'm going to run over it with the this brush and see what we get. I don't use the brush all the time. I do only in certain applications use a brush, but this one, it definitely needs it. It'll help to lift this very deteriorated pile, and very powerful scrubbing action. Probably has about 150,000 bristles on there. Going across the carpet 3 times per second, 360 degrees, so tremendous cleaning power. This is not the removal of the soil, but rather the emulsion or emulsifying of the soil, lifting, scrubbing, or lifting the soil into suspension with the scrubbing action. Very effective, these type of machines, handled correctly. Not going too fast, doing overlapping passes. The machine is a 1.5 horse, 180 RPM, center feed, although I'm actually in this case both center feeding and shower feeding, because I can vary it on this machine to get maximum coverage and control. And this carpet is going to clean up just fine. I can't unwear it though. It's still very, the twist is completely gone in some areas, so it's just more like fur. That's not big for 30 years. I mean, that's a long time for a carpet. I remember cleaning these carpets when they were new. I've been around that long. Imagine that. I was started the carpet cleaning business in the 80s in Victoria, and these carpets were popular. Cleaned them many, many times. The rotary machine doesn't get the credit that it really should get as far as its ability to clean. For some reason, a lot of carpet cleaners kind of look down on them, but with the right tool, the right cleaner, and the right operator, they're a fabulous machine, and they're so easy to control, maneuver, especially in the quite tight quarters. It's one of the reasons I prefer them. Fast, and there's just no issues with them at all. And no, they do not cause tip blooming, unless you're a real idiot using it. They don't twist or untwist the yarn. I've been doing this system for 24th year now. Never ever had an issue. And we'll kind of just go around this chair for now. You can see that it moves very easily on the carpet. The machine, when running, it kind of acts like power steering in a car. Very easy to maneuver. All you have to do is lift the handle slightly to go to the right, depress the handle slightly to go to the left, and then I keep the machine kind of up against my belt, and as I step forward, my body just pushes the machine without any real effort on my part. One of the things about a sculpture carpet, which this is they do tend to kind of disguise the wear that they have on them quite well, because of just the way the pile has these multiple, I don't know, the squiggly divots or whatever all over it. So they will hide wear quite well, other than, or as opposed to a carpet with an even, flat surface. There's a steam right there. We had a steam right there. Actually, the brush that I'm using is not a coarse brush. It is almost brand new. What's the right word I'm looking for? It's actually a soft brush, but it's not really taken a set yet, so it's still quite got a little more bite to it than my brush I normally would use, which is the same brush, only worn in more. And I've had that one for years and years and years. It must last forever. Of course, I don't use it on every job by any means, but having the option to choose a brush helps me to be better at what I do. I like to be able to choose from either brush or various fiber pads for scrubbing, synthetic pads, microfiber pads, cotton pads, just many different choices, which gives the operator a lot more leeway when it comes to choosing the best tool for the carpet. For every carpet is a different job. You know, you gotta approach each job that you do with fresh eyes, I guess, and know what your options are for tools in your hand. At least with this type of method, there is a lot more variety of choice. That's one of the reasons I like it, actually. When I used to steam clean, well, you got a wand and You spray the carpet and you go over with the wand. It's pretty simple. Yeah. So I'll just go down the hallway and get rid of that. Of course, the hallway is the worst. It's not, I mean, it's certainly is soiled there, but that's not just soiling. That's, carpet is so deteriorated that over time they just turn quite dark. The color is beat out of it. So let's go down the hall. Notice that I'm actually able to get the brush literally right up to the baseboard. So it cleans the edge right there too. See the bristles actually touching the baseboard. Just gently going along the wall, not pressing against it, barely touching it. And that. My helper's in that room doing the edges with the Max Vac. He already vacuumed everything, and when I'm done my part here, he will be vacuuming everything again. Again, just overlapping, a step forward, overlap, let the machine do its work. Adding a little bit of solution. As you can see that happening down there. Two tubes down there, or three actually. You can see the solution moving, and I can gauge by looking at that how much I'm using. Now we're gonna go back here and I'll switch over to a pad, and then well, that's actually looking pretty good. But maybe not showing so well on the video, but it actually has restored the color quite well. But this is not we're not even extracting with the pad. The pad will absorb and transfer the emulsified soil out. Okay, so we'll switch over now. Steve, you want to grab me the two-way and we'll switch this? It's right here. It's right here. Right here. And you can park the brush. Go park the brush in the bathroom, I guess.
All right. Are you still recording?
Okay. So, in case you're wondering, I'll just use the pad over here. It's not even soiled there, so. And we're still going? Okay. Here comes a customer.
Do you have any sense of about how much longer it would take?
Probably about another hour. Yeah. Maybe a bit less. We're not going to hurry. It's.
No problem. My brother just wanted to know because he was thinking of doing something.
Oh, I see. The color's coming back pretty good, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Can't unwear it though.
Well, it is the original carpet.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we expect whoever buys is going to replace it, but we just thought it would look better. If it's
Yeah.
cleaned, at least when they come in, they get a nice
Yeah.
impression of the house.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually cleaning carpets when this carpet was
Put in.
being installed.
Seriously?
That long, yeah.
Ah.
Isn't that crazy? I was just thinking about that. Wow, I literally remember when all these, what's it called again, sculpture carpets were getting installed everywhere, and this was a popular color.
Yeah. It's a nice carpet, really.
Yeah,
It's a nice thickness, it's cozy.
yeah, and it hides the wear quite well, actually. It's one of the things about the sculpture. So this will be the absorption step. And after I've gone over everything, Steve, my helper, will be vacuuming the carpet again. And he's going to do all the edges. He hasn't done the edges in here yet. He's done them in the other areas, but not here yet. So he's got to do that yet. And I believe the vacuum is at least half full already. Thought I noticed that when I saw it down the hall there. Which is pretty normal. And the entryway here. Kind of funny, my in-laws used to live in this complex and lived in the exact same floor plan. Kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna go on this. That's it. So when he does the edges, he does all the detailing as needed in the corners and whatnot. I have a little tool on the vacuum for that. Pardon me. So there's not too much more excitement here, so maybe I'll just stop the video now, because I don't know what else to say. It's cleaning well, brightening up nicely, and hopefully it'll help them to sell the place a little faster, and probably it'll get torn out, but they do want to make it have a positive impression when people walk in the door. At least they can say, yeah, the place looks like it's been well cared for. So, alright. Thank you for watching.